For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks, to what promises to be a great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They've hit a little bit of a skid here, playing right around the league average now.
Well, right now for the Wildcats, they love the situation they're in right now, playing very well, but looking ahead, they know there's still a lot left to prove.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got baddest one, little general out there with the quick. Then there's Baller, and it's the Wizard in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Huskies, we've got B-Train. Bottoms is out there with Thunder. Then there's Dimes, and it's the Cobra in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Just a minute ago, you and I were talking about the challenges these players face early on in a new season.
Yeah, you know, timing is usually not quite 100%. Chemistry continues to be something you're trying to work out. Usually you're pretty healthy in the early part of the season, but as the season goes on now, you've got familiarity and comfort with each other, but sometimes the injuries pile up.
And Clark establishing those routines you'll use throughout the regular year, correct?
That's important because it is a long season, as you well know.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Little General's got the first points up on the board here for the Wildcats. Here's Bottoms. Off target with his 3. Here's Baller. To the right side. Montgomery, the pass to Whitman. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. A shot, no good. And the Huskies going the other way now.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's baddest one. No good with the triple.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's the Cobra. Again, the miss by the Huskies.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Pass to Baller. There's the pass to Montgomery. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's baddest one. An 11-point game for him in the win against Chicago. No good on the wing 3. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to the Cobra. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Huskies shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
And the first one drops. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. The Huskies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Gilbert. No good on that one. And the Wildcats the other way now.
And looking back to last season, they won this season series as you'd expect.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams too. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And so it's the Huskies with it. The Wildcats getting their last shot to go. Banked in off the glass.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's the Wizard in the game against Chicago. Very impressive. Passes it to Ball. From about 19 feet. Count it. Here's Bottoms. Ripped away. Here we go, all alone. Here's Baller. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Here's Dimes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gilbert passes to B-Train. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's the pass to baddest one. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. And so here are the Wildcats. Here's Baller. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Baller's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's Bottoms. Inside, B-Train. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mark, who do you think is the best center right now, spacing the floor and also embracing the traditional responsibilities of a center?
Boy, I tell you, it wasn't until the playoffs of this past season that I got to see Jokic. My goodness, he is a
Something,
joy
isn't he? Wow.
to watch. His footwork, his shot making, his skill, and I think his passing is probably the best attribute of his game.
Mm-hmm.
But I would put him in that category because he can make the deep three. Embiid is streaky from there. In terms of the balanced approach, I think probably you could throw Karl Anthony Towns in that mix.
Good names. Looking at who's out there now for the Huskies, the machine comes in for Dimes, and it's Buckets in for Thunder. No good on the second free throw.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Here's Whitney. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. 4 on the shot clock. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Wildcats?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
That one is off. For the Huskies, Rain Man comes in for B-Train, and it's Adams in for Bottoms. No luck that time either. The Huskies have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. 2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Baller. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Adams, the pass to Rainman. Pass to Buckets. Steps back and shoots. They get the rebound. Here's the Cobra. Misses the baby hook.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Whitney. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's the Cobra. Stolen away. Here's Baller. And Adams sends it back. And they're able to recover. It's good on the putback.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
From deep. Sinks the triple.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Passes to the Wizard. The pass to Baller. It's Allen on the wing. Takes a 3. Huskies with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Here's the machine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Drive by Adams. It's blocked. Allen surveying the D. Pass to Ball. 1:32 left in the first. Kicks it out to Allen. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. So for the Wildcats, Brooks comes in for the quick. The Mavericks subbed in for Ball. And he can't hit the second.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
The Cobra passes to the machine. Now Adams. Just 5 on the clock. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And it's blocked. And he recovers it. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And 36% in this first quarter trying to get their bearings. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Huskies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. First free throw is good. The Huskies making a switch here. Cole's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Maverick at the top of the key. Brooks passes it to Maverick. Here's Allen. Clock at 6. Now the pass to Montgomery. To end the drought. They grab their own miss, and he makes that one.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Cole, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Huskies shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. No good on that one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Maverick. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wildcats lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Wildcats. They've led by as much as 10. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for the Huskies, we've got the Cobra. Buckets is out there with cool hands. Then it's Rain Man, and it's the Machine in at the 3, the small forward. He misses the free throw. Clark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me. And the three off target. Thing has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Maverick passes to baddest one. The high post shot. Huskies with the rebound. The Cobra's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency. The players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices. And some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Little General. He's got 8. Pass to baddest one. There's the 3. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Back to Cole. Shoots the 3. Shot clock at 5. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. They get a hand on it. It's off his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Thunder's checked in for buckets. Here's Maverick. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Unable to get that one.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
The Wizard passes to Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Brooks. Bottoms, he's checked in for Cole. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Huskies have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Passes it to Dimes. Here's Thunder. Brooks covering. Thunder passes to Beacham, and the shot goes down.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Thing has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And the Wildcats call time here. And while we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And it's Brooks in the corner. Six to shoot. And the pass to Baddest one. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Baddest one's got his second basket of the night. Here's Thunder. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Wildcats making a switch here. Whitney's checked in. And so here are the Wildcats. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Baddison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And so Brooks will bring it up for the Wildcats. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Thunder. Brooks covering. Nice D from Brooks. Here's the Wizard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Baller, he's checked in for Maverick. And so he makes both from the line. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Passes to Thunder. Tries it from 19. Jump shot is good. Thunder's got 4 points this quarter. Gone 1-2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Brooks outside. The pass to Ball. 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. And the 3 ball is good. And it's 8 points for Baddest one.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's Gilbert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. The Huskies making a switch here. Adams checked in. He doesn't get the second one. Gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Baller passes to baddest one. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Wildcats making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Here's Whitney, and it's blocked. And it's the Huskies on the break. And it's sent back by Allen. And he's able to get it back. Gilbert passes to Dimes. Kicks to Adams. Taken away. And here's the fast break. And Adams sends it back. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. The Cobra is checked in for Rainman. Pass the ball from beyond the arc. Huskies with the rebound. The Cobra's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. He kicks to Adams. Here's Dimes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Beatron. From 17 feet out. And that one hits back iron. Just 33%, struggling to get good looks. From past the arc, it's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Here's the Cobra. Nice D from Brooks. Gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. The pass to the Wizard. Allen with it. Lets it go from deep. That shot no good. To the paint. Here's Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, no good on the free throw.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
For the Huskies, the Machines checked in for Dimes, and it's Buckets in for Bottoms. And he's good on the second. Here's Baller. Here's Whitney. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Quicks got the lead up to 11 now for the Wildcats.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line. Gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's the Wizard. It's deflected. They get it back. Pass to the machine. From the arc. Hands it from downtown.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
A cool 28% in the second quarter. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. B-Train passes to Buckets. Here's the Cobra. Oh, that's blocked. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it, the fast break chance. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Here's Brooks.
And the field goal percentage has dropped to the low 30s for the game. They have the lead, but that might change if they don't improve their shooting.
Adams with it. 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Kept alive. Pass to Buckets. A second chance effort, and it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Huskies will retain possession. The Huskies making a switch here. Cole's checked in. Wildcats making a switch here. Five on the clock. Buckets. It's good from long range. Buckets got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And there aren't many players more reliable from three-point range than he is, especially when the D's playing often like that.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. It's Brooks on the wing. The shot from the low post is good. It's Cole with the ball for the Huskies. They trail by 7. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. With 4 seconds on the clock, it's blocked. And so it's the visiting team, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action after this word.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Looking at the Wildcats. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
I like their commitment to that inside game, boy. Get it inside to the post. Got to be scoring in the post, splashing to the basket. Just shoot the high percentage shot. No jumpers, no threes. They're being a more aggressive team, a more physical team. They're definitely going to win this game, Ernie.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we're seeing from Baddest One.
And, you know, not always the guy that you would expect to be making the big plays, but so far tonight, he has delivered.
Yeah, he has, and he's really been a difference maker so far, and it wouldn't surprise me if they look his way a bit more to end this game.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Just 33%, struggling to get good looks. So on the floor for the Wildcats. Little general out there with the Wizard. Then there's baddest one. Then there's Baller. And it's the quick in at the 3 spot. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Here's Bottoms. And there's the pass to the Cobra. Here's Dimes. Six on the shot clock. The Huskies need to get off a shot here. That shot, no good. Over to the left wing. Here's baddest one. And he hits the jump shot. Baddest one's got 10 points. Here's the Cobra. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Whitney. 8 points for him. Pass to baddest one. From downtown, and he's good on the 3 ball. Baddest one's got the lead up to 11 now for the Wildcats. And 34% from the field, that's not going to get it done. There's Bottoms. Passes it to Dimes. With his first shot attempt, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dimes got his first bucket of the night. Here's baddest one. 13 points in the game. Here's the Wizard. That one doesn't drop. And the Huskies going the other way now. The pass to Gilbert. Off target at the rim.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Whitney. Huskies with the rebound. Here's B-Train. Pass to Gilbert for the 3. The shot, no good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
That free throw, no good. Rain Man checked in for B-Train. one is no good. Clark, when you think of athleticism, specific, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
Here's the Wizard following the bucket by the Huskies. Here's baddest one, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And he gets the bucket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's baddest one. He's got 13. Pass to the Wizard. And here is Whitney. There's the pass to baddest one. He can't get that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Gilbert. Off target from three-point range.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The shot, no good. The Huskies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's the Cobra. Can't connect from short range.
You don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Count it. 10 points for Little General.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Pass to the Cobra. Here's Bottoms. He has 5. Passes it to Thunder. The tray. He can't hit that time.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
That's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Here's Maverick. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. From deep three-point range, Huskies with the rebound. Rain Man's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Thunder. A beautiful reverse layup. Thunder's got 4 this quarter.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And the Wildcats call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And a new group getting ready to come in for the Huskies. The Machines checked in for Rain Man. Buckets comes in for Dimes. Adams, he's checked in for Thunder. And Cole subbed in for Bottoms. And then for the Wildcats, Brooks comes in for the Wizard. And Allen subbed in for the Quick. Here's baddest one. He's got 13. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Baddest one's got 15 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Cole. Fires the 3. Back to Adams. Second chance shot. The shot will not fall. And the Wildcats the other way now. Tipped away. Brooks outside. Kicks it out to Allen. Back to Brooks. Fires from deep. Huskies with the rebound. Adams in the corner. And the pass to Cole. Pass to the Cobra. Cole looking for an opening. Got a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Here's Maverick. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Kicks it to Adams. Good on the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Baddest one passes to Montgomery. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wildcats.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And he can't get the first one. B-Train's checked in for Cole. And then for the Wildcat comes in for Maverick. And it's Baller in for baddest one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Being around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Buckets passes to Adams. It's blocked, and he gets it back. Goes back up. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. 1:04 left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Allen. Takes the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so it's the Huskies with it. It's a 10-point game. Buckets passes to the machine. Passes it to Adams. It's deflected.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
It's Allen on the wing. Here's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Allen's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wildcats.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's the Cobra. He has 5. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Wildcats making a switch here. That one misses. The pass to Montgomery. Kicks it out to Allen. Lets it go from the wing. Count that one. Allen's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And so it's the visiting team. Their lead at 15 going into the break. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Buckets is out there with Adams, and there's B-Train, and it's the Cobra, and it's the Machine in at the 3. That one doesn't go.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Brooks, left side. Pass to the Wizard. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him, trying to shut the door on this one. Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Back to Allen. Clock at 6. Here's Baller. Huskies with the rebound. The Cobras got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Adams. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's the Cobra, and it's denied. Brooks, left side. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Buckets. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls for the Huskies. Dimes comes in for the Machine, and it's Bottoms in for Adams. Both good from the line that time. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
And you got to jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
Passes to the Wizard. Now here's Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Allen. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. And the Wildcats lead by 17.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now the pass to Dimes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Thunder's checked in for Buckets. And the second free throw, good. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Baller passes to Whitney. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. The Huskies have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Being a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far.
Get there, get there.
He kicks to Allen. 6 to shoot. Pass to Ball. And no good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Little General. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And that one misses. Baddest one's checked in for Allen. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Bottoms. Gets an open look and hits. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Whitney. To the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's B-Train. Lock at 6. Tries from 16, but he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's baddest one. There's the pass to Montgomery. Tries it from 9. And he can't bank that one in. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Wildcats have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pass to Whitman. Here's baddest one. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Ball. He tries for 3. Huskies with the rebound. Dimes got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. The layup off target. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's baddest one. And that one is good. And the Wildcats lead by 17.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Huskies call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from baddest one.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Little General.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Here's B-Train. The pass to Thunder. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And the Wildcats call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last time out, I heard the Wildcats coach talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Here's Whitney, and it's blocked. Here's Bottoms. From 11 feet away, he can't get that one to fall. The Wildcats have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. No good on that one. Can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. They get it back. Gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Whitney, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Wildcats lead by 17. Thunder passes to Dimes. Pass to Gilbert. And Little General gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Passes it to Gilbert. The pass to Thunder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the layup. The Wildcats have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Pass to the Wizard. Here's baddest one. And it's off from three-point range. Passes it to Thunder. Here's B-Train. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. The pass to Whitney. Here's baddest one. Pass to Whitney from deep. The shot comes out.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Here's Bottoms. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And the Wildcats the other way now.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Wildcats.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And you see the contributions from the role players on the team, and you can't help but appreciate what an excellent game it was for Little General.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Q, the shot, no good. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Cole. Passes to the waiter. Here's Cole. Fires the three. So we see the Wildcats get the win here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.